Top 5 wheat 1-cent pennies, 1920, 1936, 1945, 1947, and 1952. Wheat pennies, or Lincoln Wheat Ears cents, are a beloved segment of American numismatics, produced from 1909 to 1958. The selected years, 1920, 1936, 1945, 1947, and 1952, each hold significance in both historical context and collectible value. This comprehensive overview will delve into their histories, minting details, and market values, emphasizing rare variations and their importance to collectors. 1. 1920 Wheat Penny. Historical context. The year 1920 was a pivotal moment in American history. The aftermath of World War I led to significant economic changes, including inflation and labor unrest. Many soldiers returned home seeking jobs, which contributed to tensions in the workforce. The 1920s would eventually lead to the Roaring Twenties, a decade marked by economic prosperity, but the beginning was rife with challenges. Minting and production. The U.S. Mint produced approximately 309 million wheat pennies in 1920, making it relatively common in the grand scheme of the series. The design by Victor David Brenner features Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, with 2 ears of wheat on the reverse. Rarity and variations. While the 1920 penny is generally abundant, certain variations can be quite valuable. The 1920s San Francisco Mint is more limited in quantity and can be worth several $100s in high grades. The 1920 D/S variety, where a D mint mark is overstruck on an S, can fetch even more, reaching thousands in pristine condition. Value overview. Common 1920 penny, 25 cents to $1, circulated. 1920s, $10 to $100, depending on condition. 1920 D/S $1,000 plus in uncirculated grades. 2. 1936 Wheat Penny. Historical context. By 1936, the Great Depression was affecting American lives profoundly. President Franklin D. Roosevelt's New Deal policies were in full swing, attempting to revive the economy. Social dynamics were shifting as people adjusted to new realities, including widespread unemployment and poverty. Minting and production. Approximately 317 million 1936 wheat pennies were produced. The coin's design remained consistent with previous years, symbolizing continuity during a time of economic hardship. Rarity and variations. The standard 1936 penny is widely available, but the 1936 D. Denver Mint and 1936s San Francisco Mint versions are more sought after. The 1936 doubled die variety, where the obverse shows distinct doubling, is also highly prized among collectors, often worth several $100s. Value overview. Common 1936 penny $0.15 to 30 cents, circulated. 1936 D, $1 to $10, depending on grade. 1936 double die, $300 to $1,000 plus in higher grades. 3. 1945 Wheat Penny. Historical context. The end of World War II in 1945 marked a significant transition for the U.S. The economy began to shift from wartime production back to consumer goods, influencing coin production and demand. The social landscape also changed dramatically as millions returned from military service. Minting and production. About 1.1 billion 1945 wheat pennies were minted, making it one of the most common years in the series. The design remained the same, symbolizing stability in a time of change. Rarity and variations. While most 1945 pennies are common, the 1945s San Francisco Mint and 1945 D Denver Mint have slightly increased demand among collectors. Certain higher-grade coins can garner attention, particularly those in uncirculated condition. Value overview. Common 1945 penny, 10 cents to 25 cents, circulated. 1945s, $2 to $5, higher grades. 1945 D, $1 to $3, in uncirculated condition. 4. 1947 wheat penny. Historical context. 1947 was marked by the post-war boom in the U.S. economy, characterized by a surge in consumerism and the growth of the middle class. The transition from war to peace led to an increase in production and job creation. Minting and production. With approximately 1.1 billion pennies minted in 1947, it remains a common issue for collectors. The design continued to resonate with the public, depicting Lincoln's legacy during a time of optimism. Rarity and variations. While the standard 1947 penny is easily found, the 1947 D and 1947 S versions can be more valuable in better grades. Collectors often seek out higher quality coins, particularly for complete sets. Value overview. Common 1947 penny, 10 cents to 25 cents, circulated. 1947 D, $1 to $3, better grades. 1947 S, $1 to $5, higher quality examples. 5. 1952 wheat penny. Historical context. By 1952, the U.S. was in the midst of a post-war economic expansion. The nation experienced technological advancements and an increase in consumer products. However, the specter of the Korean War began to loom, affecting national sentiment in economic policies. Minting and production. The 1952 wheat penny saw a production of approximately 1.1 billion coins, keeping it among the most common issues of the series. The classic design continued to appeal to both the public and collectors alike. Rarity and variations. The standard 1952 penny is plentiful, but the 1952 D and 1952 S have more demand in uncirculated conditions. Certain errors, such as die breaks or overstrikes, can attract significant interest in higher values. Value overview. Common 1952 penny, 10 cents to 25 cents, circulated. 1952 D, $1 to $5, better quality. 1952 S, $1 to $7, higher grades. Conclusion. The wheat penny series, particularly the years 1920, 1936, 1945, 1947, and 1952, offers rich historical context alongside the allure of collectible value. While many of these coins are common, rare varieties and higher-grade examples can hold substantial value for collectors. The appeal of wheat pennies lies not only in their monetary worth but also in the stories